Well, hello, and thanks for watching another episode of News of the Pews, where you can count on unapologetic 2A advocacy. Gun rights are human rights. Now, before we get started, I just want to remind you that no one has ever faced any professional consequences for the murder of Brian Malinowski, Sam and Vicky Weaver, or the 25 innocent children incinerated by the government at Waco. And while I celebrate the release of Matt Hoover, the government is still holding numerous political prisoners such as Chris Irvin, Patrick Adamiak, and Dexter Taylor. Never forget the stakes. The good Virginia, that's the West one, just passed Senate Bill 30 with a vote of 33-1. SB 30 makes it legal for adults under 21 to carry without a permission slip from the government. If you're wondering who was the single nay vote, it was this guy, Joey friggin' Garcia. I'll admit sometimes I intentionally look for goofy pics of the opposition in order to mock and belittle them. It's all part of the propaganda. But this guy made it easy for me. This is his official picture. I shit you not. At some point, more than one person saw this and decided, yeah, we'll go with this one.
Say cheese!
West Virginia has permitless carry for folks over 21, and adults under 21 can get a carry permit to carry concealed or carry openly without a permit, but SB 30 would allow adults under 21 to carry concealed without a permit. Now it goes to the House Judiciary Committee, which is headed by this absolute Chad-looking bro who was given an A grade by the West Virginia Citizens Defense League. The West Virginia Senate also passed SB 478, which is one of those laws that says if Congress repeals a gun control law or it gets struck down in court, then the West Virginia version of that law automatically goes away too.
Let's just apply that across the board.
So if the NFA is repealed, then you won't go to prison in West Virginia for buying or making a Whisper Pickle. Speaking of Whisper Pickles, check out this Red Hot Whisper Pickles shirt you can now buy on our merch store. Link up there and down there in the doobly-doo, because it would be impossible for us to produce quality 2A propaganda without you. So if you are in a comfortable place in life, please help us stay in a comfortable place in life by purchasing our merch, contributing to the tip jars in the doobly-doo, or joining this channel. If you're not in a comfortable place though, remember, you don't owe us a thing. Please enjoy this 2A propaganda at the price of $3.99 and continue to pray for us. Oh, and call 304-347-4836 so you can tell the West Virginia House to pass SB 30 and SB 478. But before you do, pick a number between 24701 and 26886 so the nice staffer can pick one of their House members. I have said countless times that we must help our brothers and sisters in other states, because apes together strong. You know they'd do it for you.
It's for the boys.
Unfortunately, Vermont is kind of going the other direction. I long considered Vermont to be pretty chill. They've always had permitless carry, and up until pretty recently, they didn't seem particularly interested in pushing authoritarian nonsense. But the way they're going, New Hampshire isn't going to invite them to any of those cool parties anymore. Now, the Vermont legislature is considering H606, which would increase penalties for stealing a firearm. Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
Not so bad, huh?
Oh, wait. It would also increase penalties for possession by a prohibited person, allow activists to harass gun companies with frivolous lawsuits, and ban machine guns. Like, actually ban them. Like, if you have transferables in the state, now you don't. In other words, it makes no allowance for machine guns which are already legally owned under the NFA in the state. So,
I believe the word you're looking for.
Highway robbery?
even if it weren't for the obvious 2A implications, it might even violate the Takings Clause of the Fifth Amendment. H606 is in the House Judiciary Committee right now, which is chaired by this douche, Representative Martin Lalonde. Martin plays for the blue team, but I have told you countless times that we won't win this war by getting Republicans elected. No, we will win it by convincing both red and blue flavored turds that supporting authoritarian policies loses elections. I don't care if you persuade him to stop trying to oppress the lower classes. I mean, that'd be great, but just convince him that he is going to lose if this gets out of his committee by calling 802-863-3086 and telling his staffer that you will campaign for the opposition in the next primary if he allows H606 to get out of his committee. For about a year now, David Vallejos has been fighting one of the most important court battles in the country all on his own, and hardly anybody is even talking about it. You see, after the NYSERPA versus Bruin decision affirmed that it is unlawful for states to exercise discretion in issuing permits, David applied for a California carry permit and was denied for his moral character. That used to be code for not being white enough. Now it's simply code for didn't donate to the sheriff's re-election fund. I wish I was kidding, but corruption is unsurprisingly common in these police state hellholes. After California passed SB 2, which was supposed to fix this discretionary issue, David applied again and was denied again, this time because they think he may be a danger to self or others, despite no indication whatsoever that he is any kind of threat, and the fact that he holds a carry permit in a neighboring state, has passed the DOJ background checks, and even holds a federal firearms license. So David filed suit against Rob Bonta in his official capacity.
Man, I hate that guy.
His suit is entirely self-funded and pro se, with no help from the various gun rights organizations. Now, I know what they say about a man who represents himself, but most of us don't have the kind of pockets needed to make something like this work with lawyers, and the elites don't want you to know this, but you can just do stuff. He's not looking for donations or any other material support. He just wants you to know this case exists and that he's out there fighting for you. So pray for him and stay tuned for updates on Vallejos versus Bonta. Well, folks, round's complete on 2, but before I go, your moment of completion. I love you.
Apparently, coffee creamer is extremely flammable. We're gonna try it out and see. Apparently it's super flammable.